All right. And we're back, and we've now got all the shopping taken care of.
Shield.
Everybody, did you get your shield?
No, I was actually going to get that.
All right, okay. So
money
buy
for
your
a
shield.
Mm-hmm. It's like
Okay. That was pretty much what the whole break was about, deciding if... Well, for the record, we had to look at, see if a specialty priest of Chanticleer could use a shield. He can, so we are good. Use small or medium shields.
Small is
You're going to use
3 gold pieces.
Yeah, a small is 3 and a medium 7.
Okay. If not, you can use it, right? If I'm not
Nope.
using it. Oh, you can't use
I'm a
it.
thief. Can't use it.
Oh.
Yep, needs to have them hands free.
You're lucky I can use a sword, dude. Why do you think I use that sling so much?
I might actually hold off on it then.
Do you need help
Oh,
with
you're
the
going to
gold?
pass on that then?
I have 8 gold.
I got 25.
You have 25 gold?
Shh. Yeah, I got 25 gold.
Hey, you want to buy me a shield?
I'll buy you a shield.
Okay.
So that really kind of starts to throw a little shade on your we can't afford to support a child. But that's okay. Nope, I'm not tugging on your conscience or anything. Go ahead. Go ahead. What shield you getting?
I am trying to buy my business back.
I understand. I get you.
He's got priority.
If I have that
Priorities.
business, I can take that child. That's
All
how
right.
I'm looking at it.
Okay. Okay. All right. Priorities. I got you. Okay.
Which one do you need? I can get either. And we have the 5 gold group fund.
Oh, we do.
Yes, so we can put that 5 gold toward the shield if you want.
I think that's great. Yes.
Okay. So you want the big shield, the medium
no,
shield,
just small.
just small. Okay, so we're going to use. We have 2 gold left in the group fund.
All right. So you're getting a small shield. So just so everybody out at home there can understand. So according to second edition of Player's Handbook, a small shield is carried on the forearm and gripped with the hand. Its lightweight permits the user to carry other items in that hand, although he cannot use any weapons. It can be used to protect against 2 frontal attacks of the user's choice, versus like where the medium shield would be carried the same way, but you would not be able to use that hand for anything else. And a medium shield protects against all frontal and flank attacks. So that's the difference there.
Do you want a medium shield? Because that sounds like it's a lot better.
If you think it's a good investment.
Yes,
sure.
let's do the shield.
Yeah. Let's go medium.
So we're going to take away everything from the group fund, and I'll give 2 gold.
So I want you to keep in mind too. So remember what it said. You can still use your hand carrying a medium shield, aka casting spells.
Oh, I didn't know that included items.
Ah,
So that's up to you then.
well, any spell that has a somatic component. If it's verbal and material, you can do that one-handed.
Yeah.
But if it's got a somatic, then you're going to make that and a shield. A stickler type DM type might be like, well, your hands full because
Okay.
you're
I
carrying a
could drop
shield.
the shield.
You could.
I could
You
drop
could,
it
but
and
then
pick
you're
it
going to
up.
be vulnerable the rest of the fight.
Yeah, but I mean, I was vulnerable before.
Yeah.
So,
Then you want to go with the small shield or the medium shield? This is on you. I didn't think about spells when I said, fucking go medium.
yeah, I think just because of spells, I'll still go with the small.
Small
Okay.
shield then?
Yeah.
All right.
I
Okay.
think
We'll
that's
go
better.
back. We got 2 in the group fund.
Okay.
If I need it and I can possibly sell it and then buy a medium. I wouldn't get as much back, but
And let's see there. Let's see. That is small shield. So 5 pounds. 3 gold pieces, please.
Yes.
Gave it.
Okay. And
And
where's
what does
the
it
AC
give?
at? Pretty sure you get 1 to your armor class.
One to armor class.
So you go to a 4.
Yeah, 1 better is 1 negative. Is 1 lower.
We're at the same AC.
All right. Let's level the playing field.
Just
Yeah.
because I'm nimble
Yeah.
and short.
Yeah. He just takes it. You just dodge. You're just like. "Brr, brr, brr, brr." You're doing your best Yoda impression you can. So, all right. So yeah, you guys pretty much spend the rest of the day in the market. I'm gonna say you guys ate down there, so go ahead and knock a couple more copper off. You guys found just a decent hearty stew kind of thing. Stepped in real quick. If you're having any kind of alcohol or anything else, then we'll need to talk more than that. But if you're just having food, then You're good.
I'm stingy.
You kind of look at them, like, look at other people drinking. You're like,
Man, that'd be really good about right
man, that sounds good.
All right, so I'm gonna say it's around 5. You guys just had dinner. What are you guys doing? Anything else today at all?
I mean, have you decided anything about the girl?
Lily, would it be too soon to visit her?
I don't know. You were just there yesterday,
Yeah.
and we're leaving the day after tomorrow.
Well, let's clarify. You dropped her off yesterday. You didn't see her yesterday. You literally left that child there yesterday.
I'm gonna leave that up to you. Like, if we go back, we're gonna give her false hope. We're there for her. And
It's a little, yeah, and he,
I mean, she
Phineas
does have-
knows that if he sees her, that he's going to be taking her home.
I'm fine with whatever you want to do, but if we take her, she's on you.
Yeah.
I'll help.
Man, you be a crappy parent.
That's why I'm not a parent.
Yeah, he makes a good
I
point.
had Nikolai. That's as best as I could do, and you see how that shit turned out.
Yeah, I will say.
He's a goose.
Technically, you had Lucy first, and then Nikolai kind of came along after that, and now you're
Yes.
stuck with Nikolai because of Lucy.
But
But I got you.
I put him up, gave him food. He drank me dry.
Even though the weather's really bad, are there any festivals or anything going on? Maybe not down here, but
No, not anywhere. This time you're between major holidays right now.
Okay.
You're not even like your particular religious holidays are right now. So no, and anything that has been done over the last couple of years since you've been here training, they instead of being street festivals because of the poor weather, all the churches are bringing them inside. So they're much smaller affairs than they used to be. Obviously, just the sense of like dread and despair that has settled on Waterdeep's during this recession and the constant storms has really kind of dampened people's spirits. You know, hard to have a lantern festival in July when it's pouring rain every day.
yeah, there's some hope there.
I got nothing to do.
Yeah,
I mean, we did the shopping.
I guess. Are you working on your let's see, on your sling skills?
I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know. We're going out there. Maybe we could practice a little.
What's that gonna-
Sling the sling around.
Sling the sling?
Yeah.
Like catch?
Yeah.
You want to play catch?
Practice.
Yeah, for the
Do
record, the
something.
sling bullet hurts.
At each other.
Okay, you
Man,
said
like-
catch. You said catch.
He
You
said catch.
He
And
said
you
catch.
agreed.
And I laughed.
Okay, that's why I wanted to make sure, Phineas, you understood what you were trying to catch here. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna all my like, what is it? The not accuracy, but like a reaction time.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Freaking.
Yeah, just shoot it by me and see if I can matrix that shit out of the air real
Yes.
quick. Like
I mean, we can try it.
No, I'm good.
you can miss, but you have to use chopsticks and Mr. Miyagi that
Yes.
shit out of the air. Like gah, 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 gah.
I mean,
Extra
if you
points
wanna,
for
if
finesse
you,
and stuff.
If you want to train, we can, but I don't know what it's going to do for us in a day.
It's good. Something to do.
Okay, let's go
Come
get
on,
some
bud.
sticks.
Come on.
So where are you guys going here to do said practice here in New York?
Is there anywhere in Shankar's temple we could go to train? I don't know.
No, I mean, maybe we could just like find a back alley and set up some
And just start
some
fighting?
bottles. Yeah, set up some bottles.
Oh, you going to practice with your bow?
Yeah, and you can practice with your sling.
I'm going to use rocks. Okay.
Yeah,
We
you can find rocks around here. You see, there's one right there. Pick it up.
Is there a rock right there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll pick up the rock.
It's
And
not a very good
It's a good one.
slingstone rock though.
Oh.
It's just kind of flat and oblong. And
Do you see this?
Yeah.
I whip out the sling. Do you see it fitting in this?
it technically does fit.
It's just not aerodynamic.
It's just not the aerodynamic. Because you have sling stones or do you have sling bullets?
I have both.
Okay, so sling bullets would have been purposely rounded,
Yeah.
kind of like a golf ball, like chiseled or maneuvered down into the thing. Your stones are just the closest to that roundish shape that you could find. It's much like skipping a stone.
Yeah.
Okay, like obviously if I find a flat stone, it's going to skip better than a round stone. You're the opposite. You want the round stones, not the flat stones.
I look around, I pick up another one. Here's another one, and it's even flatter than the one that you found.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, I appreciate it. It's gonna work
That's what I'm
great.
gonna do. Every single time I find a rock, I'll give it to you. I'm
Look
like,
this way.
I think I'm helping you out, but
This
you're
way.
just like, I can't even fucking use this.
I get pluses to throwing weapons too, so fuck it. Boom.
just hobbit that shit, you know? Yeah.
Do I have to be proficient in throwing rocks, or is that just the thing?
Dude, no, nobody has to be proficient in throwing rocks. No. Okay, unless you're under the age of 5. Okay, and then I'm going to say no. But after that, I'm going to say you got a good chance. If you're 6, I'm going to give you like a -4,
Okay.
8, -2, 10. You're
Just give her
straight
a
up.
bunch of rocks.
Rock fight.
Because that's rocks.
Just give her a bunch of rocks. She just sit there at back.
Yeah, she can be our little sniper. Take him
Nope,
out.
not doing it.
Take him out.
We're
No? Okay, all right. Just double checking. Okay. Because I want you to think how far a 7-year-old can throw.
You'd be
That would be
surprised.
her
Maybe
range.
she's got a good arm.
That'd be her
Did
range.
she look like she had a good arm?
Now remember, she looked like a half elf.
Yeah.
Half elves don't,
Wishful
even though
thinking.
they could be very strong, will never look like they're that strong.
I mean,
They're wiry. They're wiry.
So I guess we'll pick out an alley, and just
find targets and sling
find
at
targets.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
We got nothing else
So,
to do.
all right,
Might as
got you.
well spend
I got
that
you.
time.
Montage.
Yeah.
Talk about a montage. Montage. So you guys spend the rest of the
Montage
afternoon
time.
montaging, just some practice. You do actually get to the point where like a couple rats, like large, like I want you to think Waterdeep is this is world's
Like
New
New
York, New York sized
New York,
rats,
like
all right?
eating the egg roll,
yeah,
big.
yeah. Like you cook it, and he's got spices. That's all I'm saying. Okay.
Yeah, that one's
and,
chunky.
and you both take at least 2 out, like legit, where they don't get back up again and wander off. Okay.
We kind of both look at it and are like, are we at that point to where
I'm always at that point, and I go pick them both up and I
There's
put
like
them in the pack.
no hesitation for him, and I'm just like,
You've obviously never had my Wednesday special.
And actually, you realize now you have had the Wednesday special a number of times, and it was
Damn.
actually tasty.
yeah, I was like, man, I'm impressed. It's polishing a turd right there.
Into a diamond.
Hey, food cost is a bitch. Every Indian knows that. Food cost is a bitch. So, okay.
You saw me buy a pile of squids.
I did remember that. Yes,
Eating them raw. What makes you think I'm above cooking a rat?
you make a very fair point.
All right. So after that, you return to your temple, at which point you get a very solid, delicious home cooked meal. It's not like 8 stars or no, but it is solid and it's tasty. You go home and cook a rat.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a cooking. Let's just see if you can Gordon Ramsay this stuff.
With my spices?
Ooh, is that a 1?
That's a 5.
Oh, okay.
It's a 7 minus 2, so it's a 5.
5. Okay. Yeah, you can't eat it. It's
What?
It's
My cooking skill's like a...
whoa. Oh,
My intelligence is a 13.
Oh,
and
okay,
that's the
okay,
skill.
okay. All right.
So I rolled a 5 out of 13.
Gotcha.
Oh,
okay.
so that's pretty
Perfect.
solid.
So, yeah, so it's actually pretty tasty.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, you don't think you would have served it in the end? It's not quite that good, but then again, you have like 1 Mrs. Dash spice to put on everything, so it's not like you had the ingredients you had before.
Okay.
You do wind up using a couple of your carrots and your potatoes
Okay.
to make a little rat stew.
So I had 3 pounds. I'm at like 2.9 or...
We'll say 2.8.
Okay.
No, the potatoes, no, we're going to say 2.5.
On the potatoes?
Both.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So rat stew for dinner.
Yeah, but you are fat and happy and you go to bed.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sleep like a baby.
Yeah, you sleep like a fat halfling. Okay.
That's fine.
That's exactly what I am.
Phineas, after dinner, you go back, you do your nightly prayers. On the other hand, though, you're having problems sleeping. The last night you slept like a baby because you were exhausted.
Yeah.
Tonight, on the other hand, what's your alignment?
I think I'm neutral good.
You think? Because I need to know.
I think I wrote it down. Let me see.
It should be on your character sheet.
I should be. Let me see. Where is it?
Should be usually up in the top part where all the character information is.
I think we established that I was neutral.
You're neutral good?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Where did I? I'm a dingus. I didn't write it down, but
Yeah,
I know for a fact you asked me.
Okay, so let's put neutral good down on the paper. We're gonna make it
Yes.
official. It could come in handy when there are certain things go
Yes.
on. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, okay. So, you are able to get some restless sleep, but you have dreams of Lily, and it kind of wakes you up. Like you just see you keep picturing like Lily like out in the storm wandering, and like every now and then you can hear like faintly in the distance, Papa Phineas, like just drifting lazily over the wind.
So sad.
Getting that fucking kid.
Huey, you seem fine. You have no problems, no dream issues, anything like that.
I mean,
What's your alignment again?
I'm neutral good too.
No. Are you neutral good?
Yes. But
Okay. It's a different perspective of neutral good.
Yes.
We've talked about it.
Yeah.
I understand. Okay. Well, I look at it as a father. The DM's a father himself, so I look at it like dad gene activated, not dad gene activated. Okay, so that's the difference in your neutral goods.
I'm the fun uncle, and
Yeah.
that's dad.
Yep. The fun angle just has a good time and then doesn't have to give a shit, or
Exactly.
not give a shit, but doesn't have to think about it again until it's
Yeah.
needed. You know?
Yeah. I think we like more of the reluctant kind of. Okay, I guess. Kind
Well,
of.
we're not,
Yes,
we're not
that's
there
it,
yet.
yeah.
We're not there yet. So, so you guys waken. You're a little groggy at morning prayers there, Phineas. Other than that, no ill effects for the rest of the day. I mean, you get a cup of coffee and your morning breakfast, and you're up. Huey, you're up. You got a little bit of stew left from the night before that you
Hell
kind of
yeah.
heat back up again and get that first breakfasty in there solidly, and you're feeling good.
Do I still have that second rat?
You
Do I use both of them?
You do. I
Okay.
want you to roll me an intelligence check, though. Yeah, intelligence.
Ooh, 10 out of 13.
10 out of 13. It smells a little off.
Okay.
Like, I mean, you just kind of, you know, she's like shot it with an arrow and you just put it in your backpack and you're like, why does it smell off? You know?
Not going to eat it.
You're like.
I am going to keep it. Just in case.
All right. Got you.
Goblin comes
you
up.
stink.
Look what I got for you.
You
Okay. All right. So you put it back in your pack.
make a tray.
And
Wrap it. I'm going to wrap it in something.
in.
One of my dirty shirts.
All right then. Okay. Okay. How many changes of clothes did you had?
3.
3. Okay, that's what I thought I remember too. So one of your 3 shirts.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So what are you doing then, Huey?
Put it in my pack. I guess I'm going to head to the temple
Okay.
to meet up with Phineas.
Okay. So Phineas, once again, after breakfast, if you're heading outside, you'll see Huey, just a backfire of a car. It's okay.
And then
He's in his normal spot where he like pretty much meets you every day.
Yeah.
There's like a little fountain out there to Shonda and he's out there, and think of fountains back in these days where they were actually water sources as well as decoration. So he's getting a drink of water out of a little tin cup, and just chilling and waiting for you.
I'm going to fill up my water skin while I'm there.
Okay. You have a full water skin.
Okay.
write that down.
Yeah, I am.
Write it down. Write everything down.
Because if you didn't write it down, it didn't happen. Hey, what beer are you drinking over there, Huey?
Oh, this is Yeehaw.
Yeehaw beer?
Yeah, out of Johnson City, Tennessee.
Nice.
This is the Yeehaw 80.
Yeah.
There's a very Scottish red ale kind of taste to it.
Okay.
Really good.
Nice. Now, everybody, they're not our sponsors, but Yeehaw, we would be happy to be our sponsor if you'd like us to be. Okay. All right, so back to the game. So Phineas, you see Phineas walking out of the Huey. You see Phineas walking out of the thing. Phineas, you see Huey, obviously. What do you guys do next?
How much time do we have left?
Pretty much, exactly one full day. Like
Full day?
tomorrow morning at sunrise,
Awesome.
which would be before morning prayers for you. So you're gonna have to get out before morning prayers and breakfast.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's just before sunrise. They want you there.
Okay, cool.
You'll hook up with them, and then you head out.
So, real quick, the north gate's all the way up there.
It is, but do me a favor and be a little bit.
The north gate's all the way up there.
Correct. So we're gonna be leaving out of this gate right up here.
Okay.
So as for you guys here, here is Waterdeep. You're gonna be kind of like following this southern route right here. As you go down, and they said it's somewhere out of this little stone lands area, like forest area.
Okay.
Is where the night raids are happening.
Okay.
Okay. And remember, these aren't like full on like slaughter. These aren't like full on slaughter everybody raids. This is more like sneak in, take out a guard, try to loot as much stuff as they can,
Yeah.
and just get out of dodge. It's that kind of stuff there. So, you know, and goblins are your size, Huey. They're like halfling size, but probably a third of your weight.
Okay.
Like they're very skinny, almost rat-esque kind of creatures.
Okay.
But you know, they don't look edible. Let me just stop you right there. They don't look. I knew it as soon as I said it. It was
Seen
the
in
bad
his
word.
eyes.
It was the bad word. Let me show you a picture here so I can.
I
get you
instantly think of the rat just stewing in my backpack.
that's what I thought too. As soon as I said it, I was like, "Ooh, no, wait, hold on. Wait.
By the way, do you want a rat? And I hold it out in the shirt.
Oh, it stanks. It's stanking more by
Huey,
the
we
second.
talked about this.
When did we talk about this?
So, just so you guys know here, this is what a goblin looks like.
He looks like my
Yarr.
So, yeah,
my
that's-
uncle,
Your uncle.
grand uncle Bob.
He was the only anorexic halfling ever to exist,
got
and he was kind of an
Two
oddity.
teeth to his name.
Yeah, he was bulimic.
He wasn't really my uncle. He was just a homeless man on the street.
Oh yeah.
Everyone called him Uncle Bob.
Uncle Bob.
Move your mic just a little bit farther out if you're going to say it at that angle. Not close, but more just out between you and her. Yeah, like so. Bend it up. There you
Right
go.
there?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're kind of like picking it up like that when you're talking.
Okay.
Yeah, Adriana, go ahead, and if you could just scoot yours out a little bit farther that way. There you go.
Hello.
Okay. And all right. So, are you guys doing anything to? If not, we can montage. If there's something you wanted to do on this last day, we can do it. Let me know. If not, we'll just montage through the day, and we'll get on with the caravan.
So what are we doing? Dad.
Son. Honestly, I think we have provisions and things that we need, that we think we need.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think we
Don't need to do anything else today?
in particular for today. Yeah.
Okay. So the day goes by uneventfully. You guys kind of hang out, explore town. Just double check that you guys have everything that you need. You go over each other's supplies, that type of stuff. Once again, you go back to bed that
We're gonna
night.
find a place to dump the rat.
Okay. So yeah, there's a sewer grate or something that you definitely
Toss it in.
toss it into. Yeah.
Okay. How bad's this shirt looking?
Okay. Pretty bad.
Probably toss it in there with it.
Yeah, that's really up to you, but you need some OxyClean, and they don't have OxyClean in this day and age. So I'm just saying.
Do you have prestidigitation? That's a question. Do you have that
Do
or
I?
no? I don't know if Claire.
I
has it
thought
or not.
prestidigitation was a
I know in 5th it's a wizard spell, but I didn't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. So you really just grab the book, look under the first level wizard spells under P, or for I guess first level priest
Cleric.
spells, but
Yeah.
I mean
Cleric?
you're a
Oh, I
priest.
thought you said
Yeah.
wizard.
Yeah, there's your clerics. Look up the top; that'll tell you what level you're at. Be gentle with the books because they're older than you are. Remember, don't be angry at the book. Be angry at the game.
I'm not even
Be angry at the
angry.
book. Be angry at the game.
Be
Okay.
less aggressive.
Yeah.
Be less aggressive.
Yeah. Be less aggressive.
Prestidigitation.
Yeah.
Yeah. If there's like I said, they'll be per level alphabetically.
No, that's
not
pass,
first level.
and that's pro. So
Yeah.
no,
So
they don't
no.
have it.
Yep.
I'm gonna toss the shirt too.
All right. So go ahead and mark down that you are. You have one less change of clothes.
Well, I mean, I still have the other 2 pairs of pants.
Just make sure you
Just
denote
shirt.
that however you need to. Then three pants, 2 shirts.
Okay.
When do I get that spell?
I don't think you get it.
No, you wouldn't have gotten it. It's a wizard spell.
Yeah.
It's a wizard spell. Then yeah. So okay. So yeah, the next morning arrives. 6 a.m. You guys both arrive at the north gate on time without any issues. Once again, since the time that you dropped off Lily, it has just been non-stop pouring and thunderstorming, lightning, thunder, non-stop rain. The roads themselves here, even though they're like stone paved, have probably a constant ½ inch of water on them constantly. Just the amount of rain that's washing down toward the sea.
It's up to my knees.
Okay. I said it ½ inch.
½ inch? I thought you said, okay. Completely off topic.
But I mean, that's just constant on the road. You're constantly like splashing around in like a small stream, no matter what road you're on in Waterdeep. And that's with water going off into the sewage drains and the weather drains, as well as rushing down toward the docks in the ocean itself. And there's still like, it's raining that hard and has been for almost 3 days now. Okay, you meet up with the caravan leader, Victor. Good day. How can I help you?
We're here for the caravan.
Do you have your peppers?
Huey?
I whip out the scroll.
Which
From the
instantly starts
Adventurers
getting a
Guild.
little damp, but I'm going
Yeah.
to let you slide on that. All right. They say you'll be traveling with us till you see the sign, and then you'll be leaving us?
Just if we see any sign of like goblin activity or anything that might indicate you're going to be raided, we're going to go investigate.
Okay. Well, I'm Victor. This is my wife, Ebony, and our daughter, Teresa.
Nice to meet you.
Other than that, you see a older, looks like a scarred ex-adventurer guard type. Looks to be in his early 60s. He introduced himself as Rudy. And as he's kind of walking up to you, you can kind of see him limps a little bit, like he at one point took an arrow in the knee. All right. And he introduces himself as Rudy. And there's another young man that looks about to be about the age of like 17. That is kind of his guard apprentice. Not that there's really that thing, but he's kind of his squire, maybe you could say it.
Okay.
Rudy is wearing chainmail, where his apprentice is only wearing like leather.
Okay.
Okay. They introduce themselves as the caravan guard. Other than that, it's a two wagon caravan. The husband drives the one, the wife drives the second, and the little daughter just kind of runs around wherever she wants to.
Mm-hmm.
So that's your entire party.
Okay.
Okay.
Did we catch the name of the apprentice?
Jerry.
Jerry.
Good note taking. I wrote down Victor. There you go. That's a step.
Just one word.
Just one word.
I
like
wrote-
Victor.
scribbled sideways, or it's pasted in like magazine letters. Just Victor, just diagonal across the
I
sheet in
wrote-
the most cryptic way possible.
I wrote Victor Caravan Leader.
Okay.
Thank you. Progress.
So,
Progress. We're working on it.
so he looks at you and goes, "Feel free to hop on one of the wagons. We are leaving immediately."
You want to hop on the first or the second, or one on each?
Let's stick together.
Okay. So
Yeah,
first
how
or second?
about let's go second.
Second?
Pick up the rear.
Okay. So in the first wagon is Victor and Jerry, the apprentice, or the
Apprentice, yeah, that's what you said.
yeah, we'll go apprentice. Okay. The apprentice sitting next to him. Behind them is the wife and Teresa, the daughter, as well as Rudy, the main guard, and then you guys are sitting in the back of that wagon. Is that correct? You said you're going in the second wagon,
Second
right?
one,
Yeah. So I'm just saying, like, the front seats are taken by one guard and one driver apiece, and then you guys can sit in the back. And it looks like they are bringing processed wheat which they've turned into flour pretty much. And that's all these things have. They're just mounded with flour.
Wheat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wheat for days.
Wheat?
Wheat.
Yeah, wheat.
Wheat.
Yeah, wheat. No, it's flour.
It's flare.
Flour. Yeah. No, it's flour. It's my that was the alcohol kicking in from me where I said wheat earlier. I meant to say just flour. It's
Okay.
processed flour. That's all they are bringing, processed flour.
I was just being obnoxious.
Okay, I
like,
just wanted to-
say wheat. I'm like, wheat?
Wheat.
Yeah, I was going with the Family Guy thing with the wheat.
Yeah, that's good.
Cool whip.
Whip.
Whip. So, okay. Both of you go ahead and roll me perception checks, please. I need 3 of them, 1 for the morning, 1 for the lunch hour, and 1 for the night.
All right.
Oh, didn't make the first one.
Made the first one.
Made the second.
Made the second.
Made the second. I mean, made the third.
I didn't make the last. I made all of them except for the last.
I made the last 2.
Okay. You guys are feeling pretty confident, especially the middle sections. You guys found no tracks.
Okay.
The first part, you thought you saw some, but he really couldn't confirm. Same with the last one, but except it was opposite with you guys. You're like, because correct me if I'm wrong, but none of you are proficient in survival, correct?
Nope.
That's what I thought. Okay, so you're like, well, maybe, but definitely the second part, you're like, these are tracks.
Okay.
And you're like, they're small, so maybe.
Well.
After that, about another 3 days goes by before you guys really make it outside of the town range, outside of where you see any of kind of like the Waterdeep Guard or anything like that. Night starts to approach, and usually the way it goes is Rudy will take the first watch, Jerry will take the second watch, and then you'll notice that both of them slightly nap during the day while they're riding next to their proverbial, when there's good visibility and stuff like that. So I don't want you to think that they're derelict in their duties at all. They're just like napping during the day because they both only get half the sleep of everybody else at night. Okay. On around that 4th night, you guys are both awakened by Jerry going, Rudy, I hear something. What are you guys doing?
I guess we're awakened. We're awakened
Well,
by this.
you both were awakened by that sound. I'm just asking
Okay.
what your immediate actions are.
Okay, can we take a perception check, see if we see anything?
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Any
just peeking out of
perception?
the caravan.
Okay. Well, this is nighttime, so do you have vision? You do.
I do.
You do. 30
Yeah,
feet,
you
right?
30 feet.
You look.
You do not, correct?
I do not.
All right, so let's clarify that. So no, go ahead. I want you to roll for perception because perception is not just
Okay.
sight. Okay.
I rolled a 9 out of 14.
Stop. Okay.
15 out of 16.
Okay. Phineas, you don't hear anything. You definitively hear something moving in kind of like the tall brush and grasslands around you. You think, Huey, that you hear at least 4 different noises around you.
Okay.
All right. It's a little hard because Rudy does not get up quietly, and he's
Okay.
wearing chainmail. So as soon as he shakes
Ching,
awake, it's like
ching,
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 ching. Yeah, and you're like, wait. I thought I heard something over there, and I thought. All right, what are you doing?
Guys, I think there's possibly 4 things in the brushes. I don't know what it is.
Okay. So because it's nighttime, are they positioned in such a way to where it's like, is there a fire going? Like, is somebody keeping watch?
There is.
Yeah.
Once again, we talked about the watches
We're
with Jerry and Rudy.
In the middle.
Okay. Well, there's not enough. You only have 2 wagons.
Yeah. But
So, what they normally do is they'll put the 2 wagons. They put the horses kind of off to here and stake them to the ground so they can graze. And you guys sleep between the horses and the wagons. Okay. So the 2 wagons are right here, aimed in the same direction you were going down the trail.
Okay.
Okay. So they're ready to go. And the horses are right over here. And then you guys slept right here with the fire in the middle. And I don't want you to think like blazing bonfire of fire.
Yeah, you'd see it.
It's just a small fire, okay, that you guys had enough to put the pot on, make some stew, heat up, dip your hardtack in some kind of broth or something. That's about it. Okay. And remember, you guys are creeping up on the spring, and even though it is continuously raining, you've just kind of gotten used to like the chill, but it's not like hypothermia chill. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna alert the family that there's some commotion.
Okay. Well, they're starting to wake up about like you because once again, Rudy is
okay.
not
Oh,
quiet.
yeah.
All right, when he wakes up, because once again he's wearing chainmail and he's like,
Okay.
what's going on, Jerry? He's like, I heard something out there. And you hear Rudy kind of getting up. He's like, "This better not be like last time." He kind of stretches his back real quick, and he's kind of peering out. Keep in mind, these are both humans. He's kind of peering out. He does throw a couple extra logs or real quick on the fire. Because Jerry, stoke that real quick. So Jerry's over like blowing on the coals, trying to get the fire to go, adding a little bit more grass and just grabbing like the tall grass around him, trying to get to flare up some. And within a couple seconds, it happens. Like you're getting a kind of a flare.
Nice.
All right.
Okay.
What are you guys doing?
We're gonna stick with them. Or we're gonna try to see what's in the brush.
Maybe we could get Jerry to tag along with us.
And leave Rudy by himself.
Or you make a very valid point.
Rudy's like 60, right? You said.
How about this? You're sneaky. I'll stay with family. Maybe if you can see if you can.
Okay.
If you're comfortable. You're
I'm not
confident.
that sneaky.
Wait, you're rogue though, right?
I'm just gonna show you that.
No. Role play, motherfucker. Role play.
I'm heavy.
Yeah.
Well,
I
you have,
stumble.
you have to be like, obviously you're not taking your pack with you.
Yeah.
So you're just going to take whatever items that you wanted to carry with
Well,
you.
you're gonna be more quiet than I am, though. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Fuck it. Let's.
All right.
I'm going to.
Wait, we need a code word if you hear anything. Whistle like a bird. Perfect. Yes.
That's the best he has. It's literally just... No. He has literally just that one... That's all he's got.
I'll keep my ears open then.
How about I just scream? Because if I find something, I'm running.
Whatever works.
Okay. So, would I give you a hide in shadows or a move silently?
Oh, I think it's interesting. You think you get to make this roll. What are you doing? Are you hiding in shadows and moving silently?
Yeah. Okay.
What's your game plan?
So they're in. What I heard was in the brush, right?
It was. So
Tall
the brush is about 1.5 feet, almost 2 feet. So you're just slightly above the tall grass in this area and stuff like that.
So would I be able to sneak to the brush since the fire's so high, or no?
You could probably sneak, yeah. Because once again, once you go out with the shadow, or you could use the shadow of one of the wagons or the horses. Because the fire is only given like a 30 feet high, 60 feet dim, even with what they've done right now, just to kind of make it flare.
Okay.
Yeah, they're just trying to like fire it up to see as far as they can, but it's not going to go any farther than that.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna drop the pack, just keep my sword and my sling on me,
Okay.
and the bullets.
Okay.
And
Noted. All right.
Okay.
Where's the stone? I need a stone.
Because you sure showed up and like, you dropped your pack, man. You said like,
I knew it. That's why I was. I'm gonna try to sneak the best I can to the brush and like semi toward where I heard things.
Okay, so you're going toward one of the sounds that you heard earlier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just to see if I see anything.
All right. So what's your move silently?
35.
35. All right. Okay. What's your hide? and shadows?
35.
Okay. You feel decent that you're hidden in shadows and you're nobody can see you. You continuing on?
Yeah.
Okay. So you make it out about 20 feet into. I'm sorry, you're a halfling. So about 15 feet out into the brush.
Okay.
And you're solid.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception.
11 out of 14.
Okay. You think you hear? Or I'm sorry. What's your detect noise?
Do I have? I have pickpockets, open lock, find remove traps, move silently. Noise. It's a 20.
Okay, so go ahead and give me that.
That is a nope. That is a 64. No.
Okay, so you scurry a little farther. You start to go another 15 feet. You definitively heard yourself step on a stick, and it went snap. But you were able to contain yourself. You didn't pop over the brush, so you still feel that you're potentially at least hidden from sight.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Am I close to where I heard the noise, or
Ish.
Okay. Maybe push forward a little more,
Okay.
just to see.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception.
Can I have my short sword out just in case?
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Okay. That's a 9 out of 14.
Yeah. Okay. You definitely hear something go. Go.
Does it sound like a language to me, or is it just...
Yeah, it sounds like a language, but you've never heard it before.
Okay. I'm just gonna...
Is that what you do?
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, you just clear your throat. Let me know.
I was like, bold move.
I thought it was too.
I was like, oh, we're going this way.
We all know Huey is not that bold.
Well, that's why I double checked before I just went role playing with it. I was like, did you just do that?
All right. Shit. I dropped everything but my sword and my sling.
And your guess is this is probably not more than like 2 to 3 feet in front of you.
Ooh. Now, when I initially heard the 4 noises,
Those were like movement. Those were like steps. The
Okay.
rustling of the brush. You didn't hear voices beforehand.
okay, when I initially heard those, though, were they pretty decently spaced apart, or were they all right on each other? Or would I know that?
And was it like one voice or
You definitely know
several
they all
voice?
came from one side of like where you were. But as for how close they were, no.
Okay. So they're all on one side as far as I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is the side you headed toward into. Yes.
Okay. So if I start attacking, they're going to be right there. Shit. I'm going to try to sneak my way back out of the brush
Okay.
and head toward... No, fuck it. I'm going to move forward just a little bit, and if I see him, I'm going to stab him.
Okay.
You could always call for reinforcements.
And if I need reinforcements, I'll scream as I stab him if I see him.
Okay. If it gets out of hand.
Okay. So as you slowly creep through the bush, you kind of get into a spot where you see it kind of clears, and there's a flattened spot where 3 goblins are sitting, staring directly at the wagons. You've kind of gotten behind them just a little bit. And they're all 3 staring at the wagon, and they're whispering to each other because right now the light is blaring, like all the dry grass they've picked, and the wood's starting to flare from Jerry trying just blowing on it constantly. Like so their attention is like grouped right there.
Okay.
What are you doing?
How are they formed?
They're right next to each other, like 3 of them just looking, and they're because they're kind of short, like you are. They're almost doing this to kind of see over the brush for a second.
Okay.
And then like ducking down like this if anything looks their direction, you know. So they almost have to like prairie dog just a little bit to see over the brush.
Okay. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try to sneak behind the one closest to me.
You're within striking distance at this point right here.
Can I sneak attack?
Yeah.
Backstab.
All right.
I'm going to backstab with my short sword,
Okay.
and if whether I miss or hit, as soon as the strike lands or misses, I'm gonna scream out goblins.
Okay.
Let's use different dice because that was rolling low. Let's like. Oh fuck. So, Thaco 20. I hit AC 9.
That
I think.
misses.
So 11 would be a 9 at AC. I mean Thaco 9. I mean 20, right?
Okay. So
I rolled an 11.
hold on. Let me double check. AC. Okay. Okay. So your Thaco is what?
20.
20. You rolled a
11.
11. Do you have any pluses to hit?
No.
None.
No, just damage.
Just damage. Okay. So 11 out of 20, you hit AC 9. You are correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Misses.
So, actually does hit. My apologies. Their surprise AC is 10. My bad, yeah.
All right, so that's a D6. And it says times 2. Does that mean 2D6 or a D6 number? Times
2d6. I like that better. This way,
Okay.
you have a chance of getting high 1 and high low. This way, if you roll 1, if you get a 2, you only get 1. You get
4,
2.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this way, you have a chance of getting that higher number.
That's 5 plus 1, so 6 damage total.
6 damage, dead.
I'm gonna yell, Goblins!
Yeah. At this point, the 2 guys next to him, or 2 goblins next to him, like they just shriek like, yeah! All right, and that's going to be initiative, everybody.
First sneak attack ever!
Yeah. All right, guys. So remember, initiative in second edition, we're going to do a D10 minus our dexterity modifier plus our speed factor of either the weapon we're using or the spell we're casting.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Okay. So, minus dexterity.
Yeah. Do you have a dexterity modifier?
Yes.
Which is?
6. Or
Six.
it's 1 plus 1.
Okay.
So 6.
What'd you roll the dice?
7.
So 6. You're right. Okay. Yep. So and then what are you attacking with?
Let's see. How about I will pull out my short bow,
Your short bow?
and that's a 7 speed.
Speed factor. So you're gonna take your 6 plus 7, and you will go on a 13. Okay.
So I rolled a 2.
Okay.
Reaction adjustment is 3, so I'm at -1 technically.
Technically,
And I'm going to use my short sword, which is the 3, so I'm at 2.
you are 2. Correct.
Okay.
Yep. So all right. So we'll go with 1, 2.
2?
Yeah. For the record, I go on like 13. So it's
Okay.
it's yeah. It's gonna
All
be
right.
you 2 first, really.
So how close is the first one to me?
They're within melee range because you like ran out. They
Literally,
were
like,
right next to each
yeah.
other. The 3 of them in line. They
Okay.
were next to each other talking about what was going on. You stabbed the one in the middle. The other 2 are like right there.
Okay.
Okay.
Like
So
right
I'm
there.
boss.
Going to go to the one on the right
Okay.
and try to hit him with the short sword.
Good. Now that dice is switching up dice.
I'm switching up dice. Switching up dice. That is a 17, so AC 3.
AC3 hits. Yeah, even when they notice you.
Ooh, that's 7 damage.
Oh shit! It is way dead. It is way dead.
Man, you're taking him out.
Like you're like ah, and just like swipe down, and you like cleaves through like his collarbone and like into.
And I start vomiting.
All right, so for your next
Gag.
round, you're going to add +3 to your speed factor for vomiting. Okay. All right, so go.
Man, I didn't know you were so queasy.
I never killed something before.
So at this point right now, you see Jerry and Rudy. How much go before you? They're gathering the family behind them near the fire. From the sounds where they are, like Jerry and Rudy are making a little line between the family and where he yelled goblins, but they are not advancing it.
Yeah.
You now have your short bow drawn and ready, but you cannot see
Yes.
what with the time. What are you doing?
Can I?
You can move.
Well, I can't see though because the light.
Well, the fire's still going,
Fire's
right?
still
I mean, it's not going to go straight out to the goblins, but
I'm saying
When I
that
say
the,
you
the
can't
fire
see,
can't.
you cannot see his targets. You can
Yeah.
you hear him. You can definitely hear the commotion going on. Both of them had death screams, so you hear them. Okay, they're that way, but you cannot see a target to shoot at. That's what I meant by that
I'm
comment.
probably hearing the commotion. I'm probably gonna cast fairy light.
Okay,
Yeah, no fairy fire. That's right.
very far. Yep. So go ahead. Do you have to see the target, or can you do an area of effect? It's that top little bars right there. You don't even have to read it. Like, what does it say? Target.
area of effect 10 square feet within 40-foot radius.
Okay, perfect. Okay, and how many targets can you affect? That might be in the write-up a little bit. And please never forget in second edition to read the last paragraph because that's where all the important shit lies.
All of it's fluff.
Hey, we loved fluff in second edition. We ate fluff up in the second edition. That's why I love second edition. The best fluff.
Okay, let's see. Outline objects or creatures are visible at 80 yards in the dark, 40 yards if they're in right view. Outlined. I don't think it has I think it's just an area.
Okay.
You just light
So
up.
all targets?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, you light up him, the other goblin that's still alive, and then directly to the right, 5 other goblins.
Oh,
damn.
shit!
Yeah. Directly does. He can, you see yourself light up, the goblin light up, and you're like, what the fuck is this? Just like this soft luminescence that just surrounds like your entire body. Like you move like your hand up like this, and it's just covering like doesn't hurt you. It doesn't even tingle your skin. Doesn't feel bad. On the other hand, the goblin that you haven't attacked yet is like, and then you hear 5 other goblins next to you all scream. You, because you're taller and you're looking down, you just see the 5 of them. They're all looking at their hands like. Like this. Okay. All right. And so that will be the top of the round. So we're going to go ahead and do initiative.
We are at 51 minutes.
We are. I want to get to the battle. I
Okay,
got
good.
us.
I just
I've
want
got
to
us
make
over
sure
here.
that we got.
Yep. Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
got us a timer over here. But thank you.
Fuck.
Okay.
Top of the round?
Yep. Top of the round. So I rolled a 10 again.
8.
All right. Is that 8? You're fully adjusted as 8?
Yeah,
That
so
was-
-3
that
for the
was
dexterity, +3 for the short sword.
Yep.
Oh, okay. 1. Negative.
Okay. So what's your roll?
1.
1. What's your dexterity?
-1.
-1. So you're at 0. What's your speed factor of your bow?
7.
7. So now we're
Plus.
back up to 7.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, you see
Okay.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
boop,
yeah,
boop,
yeah,
boop,
yeah.
boop, and we're gonna
I was
so-
like, but that goes into the negative.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
We can
So
still do
I'm
negative, and
technically-
then we're gonna add.
Yeah, so
Don't get me
technically I'm
wrong.
at 7.
Even if you get in the negative, you the best you can do is go on 1.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
no matter what. There's no negative initiative. You can factor that in when you're doing spells and other stuff like that. Yes, but if you're just doing like a fist fight where there's no speed factors, best you can do is 1, no matter what. Okay. So you're gonna go on 7. You on 8, right?
Yep.
I go on 14. So you are up, Phineas.
All right.
What are you doing? Yeah, you can see him.
I will. The closest one to him, I'll shoot at.
Okay.
Hopefully without.
He's not in melee combat, so no negatives or anything like that.
Okay.
So you're good to go.
Ooh, this is the first time I've shot the bow. Okay.
Yeah.
So how do I go about it?
We're gonna roll a d20.
Okay.
Okay.
It was a 15
We got a 15. So what's your dexterity modifier for your attack?
+1.
+1. So it was a 17, right?
No, 16.
16. All right. So technically you rolled a 17. Okay. What is your THAC-O?
20.
20. So 20 minus 17 is?
3.
We hit AC 3.
Oh wow, that's good.
Yeah, that's really good. That's better
really
than both
good.
of your ACs right now. So obviously you hit. So go ahead and give me damage on
Okay,
that.
that's 1d6 there. 4.
4. Yeah, dead.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Snipe.
Yeah, you go around to the guy going, "Ah," and you just see like an arrow that goes through his hand and like into his head. And he just falls right the fuck over. You're like, but it came from the camp, so I don't want you to think it was like some mystery enemy. It came from the camp, and you look
Okay.
over, and there's Phineas like, boom.
Okay. Now, how far away were the other goblins?
I'm gonna say about 7 feet.
Okay. So I am gonna run toward the camp.
All right, so
Full sprint.
So instead of going to your right where the other 5 were, you're gonna go straight ahead back toward the camp.
Yeah, there's
All
5.
right.
Fuck that. I'm going to take the camp.
So are you doing anything else other than just running straight at the camp?
I'm gonna dash. So my full range.
I got you. Anything else?
Do you guys see the 5 other goblins back there?
All right, there you go. Just wanted to know if we were going to pop shots at you as you sprinted at the party. That's all I wanted to know. So, yeah. So
Goblins over there.
All right. So, yeah, he pops out. You've already went. You went. My turn. At this point here, I'm going to do a quick morale. Yeah, they bail. All right. Okay, he's running at you guys, kind of glowing. You see 5 figures just kind of like dart. And you said to get up to 80 feet, right?
80 yards, maybe?
Was it 80 yards?
80. The range is 80 yards.
No,
and
but what's the
10 square feet.
Yeah, but it says you can
40.
see. You can see the. Remember where it says see. You can see the creature this many distance when it's dark, or this many distance when it's light.
Is visible at.
Are visible at 80 yards in the dark, 40 yards in the day.
Thank you. So
Yes.
80 yards. Holy shit!
Yeah.
All right. So you've got because they run halflings. There's only 25. So Yeah, you've got 3 rounds of picking shit off with your bow if you'd like to shoot them in the back.
Yeah. Can I use my sling?
What's the range on your sling?
Oh shit.
I know the range on the bow better than I remember the range on the sling.
I don't remember the range of the sling.
I'll take one shot,
Okay.
but that's it. I'm not greedy.
We got rocks aplenty.
Yeah, well, I only have so many bows.
Yeah, she has so many arrows.
Yeah, so I'll just take
So many
a
bows.
shot. Arrows.
You toss one after each shot.
Stop it. Okay, 7 plus 1 equals 8.
So 8 minus 20 is
12.
12. So yeah, you missed. A naked person standing still is 10.
Okay.
So completely missed.
Okay, so it says here sling, bullet, small 5. Does that mean?
What was sling stone? Because you specifically said I'm taking my bow, my sling, and my stones, and you told me earlier that you had both bullets and stones, correct?
Yeah, I did.
So you told me you took the stones with you,
So
not
4.
the bullets.
So 4.
So 4. So yeah, you're like 20 feet.
So does that mean just 4 feet?
No, 20 feet.
Oh, okay,
think of
so
each
times
square as
5.
5. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you're out. You're
Okay.
out of range. Plus, you don't even know they're running, because technically you're running this way, and they're running away from you the opposite direction.
That makes a lot of sense.
And remember this: you're both around the height of the
grass?
the grass
Okay.
as it is. So yeah, I would say you don't. Anything else? If not, they're gonna run away and flee.
Honestly, no.
Okay. All right. So they take off into the distance, and we'll close combat right there. And let's go ahead and take a break because I have to pee like a racehorse.
Same.
Yep.